Hi, hello, aloha. This is Shani from Seascape Getaways. I'm just thinking about I was just making my list about everything that I have to pack, the essential things that I have to pack for my cruise coming up at the end of the month. So I figured I would share some lists with you and let you know what I take essentially. But of course, I'm not including shorts, underwear, socks, that kind of stuff. Your clothes, everybody knows they have to pack clothes, or unless you're going on a nudist cruise, which I don't think I'm brave enough to do. But even then, I think you might need some clothes. Anyway, I hope you like these tips. So I'm not sure about you, but I always start with my electronics. Maybe because they're the smallest things and I can hide them in little, not hide them, but like pack them away, small little things. My cell phone, which doesn't leave my side anyway. So make sure a cell phone is definitely a must, obviously. A portable cell phone charger, which I did use last time, especially if you're taking a lot of pictures and a lot of videos, cell phone batteries tend to wear down. And like, since I take a lot of video and photos of the ships and stuff, I definitely bring a portable phone charger with me, and my wires and adapters for the room so that I can have everything charging. So I can charge my backup battery and my cell phone and my earbuds, which I bring, especially if I'm walking around the ship or I'm laying out in the sun or something. I listen to books a lot, or I listen to travel content, travel news updates, cruise news updates, stuff like that. I listened a lot on my earbuds. So either like your iPhone buds or your regular earbuds, Samsung, whatever you prefer. I always make sure I have those with me. A camera, if you prefer a camera. I use my cell phone for most things unless I'm like in water. I have a waterproof camera. Like, so if I'm on the beach and I'm like out in the waves and I think, oh my God, look at that cute click, because it's waterproof and it's for the water. And my cell phone, not so much. And I have tried those waterproof, I guess that maybe it doesn't belong on the electronics list, but those little packs that you put your cell phone in that are like waterproof, which I have a hard time getting the buttons to push when they're in there, but they're supposed to be really good. I actually do use them. I have a pool. Um, I do use them in the summertime when I'm in the pool floating, but it just sits on my little floating table next to me. It's why I'm listening, like why I'm listening to a podcast or something. So I'm not like swimming around with my cell phone, but and I'm not pushing buttons a lot. So, but I think that they work as well if you wanted that for your cell phone. But I used to use a waterproof camera. So that's the list of electronics that I bring with me. Okay, so personal care items: shampoo, conditioner, body wash. It depends on the cruise ship that you're going on because some only have body wash, some only have shampoo, some don't have conditioner at all. And I need conditioner to keep this hair in line. So without conditioner, it'll be a big hot mess. So I do try to pack little travel things of that. Definitely deodorant, obviously. Chapstick, lip balm, some kind of my lips are always dry and I feel like they really get that way on the cruise ship. I'm not sure if it's the air, the constant airflow or what, but yeah, that's a must for me. Sunscreen, reef safe sunscreen, important. We want to be safe to the reefs. But last time I forgot to put it on my face and I got a really bad burn. So on my face, but I did put it everywhere else, so it definitely works. Like a small first aid kit that has like band-aids, headache meds, like Alka-Seltzer maybe, or some kind of tummy medicine, Dramamine or motion sickness pills if you need those. I don't get motion sickness, so I don't, but I usually bring a hand sanitizer. Bug repellent, depending on what port you're going to. If you're going tropical, I would definitely bring like a little tiny bug repellent. I have one, and it's like a natural one, in case we go on a hike or something as one of the excursions, because I don't want to be bit by strange bugs or a bug at all. So I'm kind of neurotic about it. And your curling iron, your hair, not your hair dryer, your curling iron or your straightener or both. They provide a hair dryer, and although they're not always the best, I get by with it. It's just one less thing I have to pack. I am old school, so I like to have my travel itinerary printed and any like excursions that I'm going to take because I don't always book through the cruise ship. So sometimes I do need those. I know everything's electronic and on your cell phone, and I always have my cell phone, but I'm always worried that I'm not going to have cell phone service or whatever. I like to print everything. I'm a printer. I'm old school. I'm old. I'm just old. I don't know if I'm old school. I'm just old. I'd like to see it printed out. So my travel itinerary and tickets for any shore excursions or any kind of reservations that I made. I don't print out like a hotel reservation. I don't know. I think because I work in a hotel and it's usually electronically on my phone for sure. And I'm on the, like on the main, like I'm in the US. So I feel like I can get to that electronically if needed. Passport, definitely your passport. Or if you don't have a passport and you're traveling to places where you don't need one, definitely a real ID. Uh, if you're going to a country that needs a visa, make sure that you bring your visa. You get your visa filled out, and I think most of those are electronic and they're no longer like printed. Um, it's I think I had to go to Guam. I went to Guam like right during COVID or right after COVID, like right when they started opening stuff up, and it was all done electronically. A credit card, and cash. I use cash in the ports. If I want to buy something, I use cash. Obviously, on the ship, you don't use your credit card. It's attached to your Sail Inside card, or your on Virgin it's a bracelet or whatever it is on that ship. But I do take my credit card in case I have to travel or any unexpected expenses comes up because I don't bring that much cash because I don't like to travel with that much cash. So that's pretty much it for the documentation that I bring. These are just things that I like to do. A lot of you probably don't need your travel itinerary. Or your tickets for excursions. Like I said, most of them are electronic. I just like to have my little packet with when I started cruising, you had to have it printed out. So I guess I'm just used to doing that and I do that. Like when I print my luggage tags, I print my travel itinerary. I just do. I don't know, but you don't absolutely have to have it. So it's not something that you have to have. Otherwise, you can't get on the ship. But it's just something that I do. I don't feel free to do it or not to do it. Your insurance information, I forgot about that. Travel insurance information. Again, you don't have to have the whole like policy printed or anything, but left definitely like a contact number in case you need it when you're traveling. You want to know who to call, like who you got your insurance through, and stuff like that. So on to miscellaneous. A water bottle or a travel mug. Last time I just brought one. It's a big one with a straw because sometimes I definitely like a reusable straw because they don't. Some of the cruise ships are using paper or the not using straws or getting away from straws. It's bad for the sea turtles and stuff. So, which is fine, and I support that. But I like to have a straw when I drink. So I bring a water bottle. There's collapsible ones like that's up there. Those are pretty cool because you can just collapse it when you're done and hook it on your thing, on your belt or your bag or something. It's good to have for because the water cups are small. You can fill it up and then you can have that for the whole day. Or for a couple hours, like instead of just keep going back for little cups of water. Drink a lot of water. Downy wrinkle release is a lifesaver because like I said, I'm going to try to travel with just a carry-on bag. So things maybe get wrinkled. So if they do, the wrinkle release really does help. For really bad wrinkles, it doesn't help that much. It doesn't help a little bit, but you can't bring a steamer, iron, or anything like that. So the wrinkle release really helps. I just get a little travel size one. Magnetic hooks, because I'm sure, as you may or may not know, all the walls in your room are metal. So you can hook them on the walls and like hang your hat or hang your bathing suit when it's an extra place to hang a wet bathing suit or like a little cover up or something. Light things. I mean, I wouldn't hang my luggage on it or anything like that. But yeah, those they're very good to have. A tote bag, like the one right here, it's foldable. It's small. Like it's mesh, so you can. It's that way. If you go to the beach, you have something to carry with you, or just your travel book bag or whatever you want to take with you. But something to carry your stuff, or even import. I have like a little drawstring, really small bag that I take and I keep it in my little purse. And my purse is small, so I fold it up really small in case I buy a lot of stuff and they don't provide good bags, or I'll buy a tote because I like to buy totes in different places. I'm kind of a bag fanatic. But yeah. Plastic bags. A lot of people bring plastic bags, like little baggies, or like a Walmart bag or a garbage bag. My husband packs a garbage bag because he puts his laundry in it inside the suitcase. He's used to traveling alone a lot. When we travel together, we just put the dirty laundry in um, one suitcase and then the clean laundry in the other suitcase. Although we are packed separately when we leave, we're packed together when we get on the ship. Our stuff is separate, but when we get off the ship, we put all the dirty clothes in one suitcase and the clean clothes in the other suitcase. So that's how I handle dirty clothes. But he takes a garbage bag with him so that he can keep it if he's traveling by himself, so he can keep the dirty clothes separate from the clean clothes. And since I am traveling by myself this time, I may bring a garbage bag as well just to separate. But I probably won't have any clean clothes left because I'm going to pack the essentials, like the least amount that I can get away with. It's just an experiment. It's a 5-day cruise, so I figured I bought some of those travel packing cubes, which I've never used before, and I pre-packed my bag. Not what I'm actually taking, but I packed like quite a bit of stuff in there, and it looks like I might be able to make it. So I'm gonna give it a shot, and I will post that when I get um, packed up for this next cruise. It's not until the end of April, so I have about 23 days until I leave on that. So it'll be a little bit until I get that packed. But I'm gonna do my best to take just a carry-on bag. I just don't want to go through the hassle of checking a bag and having to go get the bag and then trying to find. Then I don't know. It's just a lot. If I have my carry-on in a bag, it's a lot, and I won't have my husband to drag my bags for me. I have to do it myself, so I'm gonna try to pack light. So we'll see how that goes. But of course, Felipe is coming. He's over here a little upset that he's not on the video today, but here he is. He's right here. He did make a friend on Royal Caribbean, so you'll meet the friend. You'll meet his friend because he did bring him home. He felt like he was lonely, needed a new home, so he's here too. But I'll introduce him at a later time. And I think that just about covers all my essentials that I have to bring. But thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you liked this. Again, it helps us out a great deal. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.